Welcome class. We are learning the story of skipping shoes. In the previous class, we have seen that Kitty was negating everything she was asked to do. And the magic shoes pushed her to do everything forcefully. Now put your fingers on the second paragraph of page number 16. Paragraph. Okay. Back home, Kitty found that as hard as she tried, the shoes just wouldn't come off. Time for school. Call Mama from upstairs. So our Kitty reached home and she tried to remove that shoes. But she was not able to remove it. She tried very hard, but she was not able to remove those shoes. And her mother called her and asked her to get ready for the school. Time for school. Call Mama from upstairs. But as always, what did Kitty said? Okay, let's read it. Before she could say, I won't, the magic shoes whisked her off to the school. So as always, Kitty started to say, I won't. And the magic shoes whisked her off to the school. What do you mean by whisk her off? Whisk her off means took her away suddenly. At break time, a girl knocked down the house of corn cobs she had built and made her angry. Now I'll kick yours down, Dolly. Up went her foot, but it didn't come down. It stayed in the air as if she were going to dance. The children laughed, and finally she said to Dolly, Never mind, I'll forgive you. So let's understand those paragraphs. At break time, a girl knocked down the house of corn cobs she had built and made her angry. So at school, during break time, the girls were playing by making the house of corn cobs. And our Kitty was also making a house of corn cob. And another girl came near her and she knocked down the house made by Kitty. Knock down means what? To kick something down or to hit on something and make it fall on the ground. So, a girl kicked down the house made by our Kitty, and obviously, our Kitty became angry. Now I'll kick yours down, Dolly, Kitty said. So, Kitty said that she'll kick down the other girl's corn cob house. Up went her foot, but it didn't come down. It stayed in the air as if she were going to dance. By telling that I'll kick yours down, our Kitty raised her foot. But she was not able to move her foot. And it stayed upside only. And it stayed in the air as if she was going to dance. The children laughed and finally she said to Dolly, Never mind, I'll forgive you. So our Kitty was standing with her foot up the air and it looked like she was going to dance, and every other children started to laugh at her. And finally our Dolly said to that other girl, Never mind, I'll forgive you. Okay, I am not going to take revenge on you for hitting down my house of corn cobs, and I am going to forgive you. I'll forgive you, our Kitty said. Next paragraph. Then the foot went down and Kitty understood how the shoes worked. Okay, when Kitty forgave or Kitty had forgiven the other girl, the foot went down and Kitty understood how the shoes worked. They were cooperative when she was kind and good, but stubborn when she wanted to be naughty. So those shoes, they were cooperative. Cooperative means helpful. So these shoes were helpful when she was kind and good. When she was kind and good to others, these shoes were very helpful for her. But stubborn when she wanted to be naughty. Adamant or shoes did not wanted to help her when she wanted to be naughty. To check this, when one of the boys' ball bounced over the hedge, she said kindly, "Perhaps I can get it for you, Willie." So she wanted to check it whether these shoes were helpful or stubborn as it is. Okay, so to check this, she planned something. Uh, During that time, a boy's ball bounced over the hedge. So some boys were also playing on the ground, and one ball went over the hedge, and the boy was not able to get it from the hedge. "Perhaps I can get it for you, Willie." So the name of that boy was Willie. She said to Willie that, "I will get it for you. I'll get that ball from the hedge for you." The boundary of a garden made up of bushes or thick bushes or plants make boundary of garden. So that boundary or fence, it is known as hedge here. So coming back to the paragraph, the shoes slightly lift her over the high hedge. "How could you do it?" cried the surprised boys. So the shoes lightly lifted our kitty over the high hedge or the high fence. The, the shoes lifted her off, or uh, the boys saw her jumping very high over the hedge, and they became surprised and they asked her, "How could you do it?" Kitty laughed and began to dance, pleased that there was a good side to the shoes after all. She twirled and twisted with pretty airy bounds, and her feet bewitched. The girls were charmed and tried to imitate her, but no one could, and she danced till the bell rang. So let's understand. So, after knowing that the shoes have a good side, our kitty began to dance with happiness. She became very happy to know that the shoes were good and cooperative. She twirled and twisted with the pretty airy bounds. Her feet bewitched. Here, twirled means move and dance round and round. Twisted means to bend. So, our kitty started to dance by moving and bending her body and moving her body or revolving her body. Okay. Her feet bewitched. Bewitched means under a magic spell. So she was dancing like she was under a magic spell, or somebody does some magic to her. So here, who did the magic? The magic shoes did the magic to Kitty. Because of the magic shoes, she was able to dance like that. When Kitty reached home, before that, the girls were charmed and tried to imitate her, but no one could, and she danced till the bell rang. So, the girls were also charmed and they tried to imitate her. What do you mean by imitate? Imitate means to copy. They also tried to copy her dance, and they tried to dance like her, but they were not able to dance like her because they did not have these magic shoes with them, and no one was able to imitate her, and she danced till the bell rang. So Kitty kept dancing till the bell rang. When Kitty reached home, her sister said, "Run and pick some strawberries for lunch." So when Kitty reached her home, her sister said that, "Go and pick some strawberries for the lunch." "I am too tired." But the shoes landed her in the middle of the strawberry bed. Once the dish was filled, Kitty wanted to stay and eat a few strawberries, but she was sipped away into the dining room. So, let's understand. When Kitty reached home, her sister asked her to collect some strawberries from the garden for lunch, and she was starting to tell her that she was too tired and she was not able to pick the strawberries now. Suddenly what happened? Suddenly the shoes took her away and landed on the strawberry bed. So once the dish was filled, that means there was a dish to collect the strawberries, and once this dish was filled, Kitty wanted to stay and eat a few strawberries, but she was sipped away into the dining room. What do you mean by sipped away? Sipped away means rushed off speedily. So, rushed off speedily means to run speedily. So she started to eat some strawberries, but the shoes made her run into the dining room. It's delightful to have a quick errand girl, said her mother. Will you carry a few bundles to some poor people later? So her mother said, it's delightful to have a quick errand girl. What do you mean errand girl? A girl who does small jobs for others, especially fetching things. So her mother said it is good to have a very quick girl who fetch things for us, or who fetch things for her mother. She was very happy to have very quick girl like Kitty. Will you carry a few bundles to some poor people later? So her mother asked Kitty to carry some bundles of strawberries to some poor people. Must I? Sighed Kitty, while the shoes tapped under the table, reminding her that she must, whether she liked it or not. So, Kitty sighed. Sighed means SIGHED, sighed. Sighed means to take a deep breath. So, our Kitty asked her mother, must I? And she took a deep breath, while the shoes tapped under the table, reminding her that she must, whether she liked it or not. But then she was asking, must I do it? Then the shoes tapped under the table. Tapped means to hit on the floor by making small sounds. So the shoes tapped on the floor by making uh, small tapping sounds, reminding her that she must do it, whether she liked it or not. So let's stop it here today. And what do you think, whether Kitty will go to help those poor people by giving them bundles of strawberry, or she tries again to stay at home? What do you think? So read that portion tomorrow and understand the lesson, and you can ask the doubts in the comment section. Okay, thank you.